First match of season 2025. The Brisbane Lions versus Geelong at the Gabba as part of opening round. I'm Anthony Hudson.
The footy is finally back. After a long hot summer, it's time for these sides to show us what they've been working on. And here come the visitors. Joined by Daniel Harper. Great to have you along, Harp. How do you see this one unfolding?
Good to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Cats. Travelling holds no fears for them, and they'll look to keep this crowd quiet with a good start. If they achieve that, then they'll be difficult to rein in.
Thanks for that, Harp.
Time to find out who's kicking to which end. We've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. McInerney wins the first ruck contest. He's set upon.
That's a great tackle, and it's been rewarded.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Can anyone take a mark? Duday doing what he does best.
Neil working hard and being rewarded. Searching kick. Stewart clears the area. Smith, Blitzarves, under pressure. Myers, McCluggage, threw himself at it. Lohman has a vice-like grip. Normally delivers, and that's a letdown. What's he got on offer? He's hit up the lead. Gives it everything.
Punched that like he meant it.
Henry with half a chance. Cameron, desperate defence. Bowes, a goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Wilmot goes short with the kick in. Fletcher can keep it moving. Clever kick. Honours the lead. Can he find a teammate? McCluggage pushes into space and receives the footy. Doesn't often waste it. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. The Cats showing some good signs early. They've opened them up here. Onto the non-preferred. Myers. Careful with the kick. Henry has it within range.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
He's right on his distance. It'll be a close thing.
Happy to concede a behind.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the up. Other end quickly.
Wilmot tasked with the kick in. Andrews works hard to present. Day. It sits and he's in business. Holmes farms it out. Myers. He picked his pocket. Got to get it forward now. This is promising. Archie. Berry. His field kicking is normally first rate. Guthrie reads the ball so well. They'll go back inside 50 here. Henry gets to the front spot.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
To open their account, is it there? No.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Good work rate. Looking to hit up the short option. Dangerfield takes an excellent grab.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
That will do his confidence the world of good to start like that.
The Cats have opened their account. Day with a deft tap. Dunkley. McInerney. Great body work. Can he hit a target? Berry. Strong grab. Just needs an accurate kick now.
He'll expect to convert this.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
So a goal apiece and a good contest so far. The big men fly. Atkins. It's loose in the middle.
He's been accosted.
Shaves the grass with that one. Berry. Quick kick towards centre half forward. They could be vulnerable here. Takes the safe option. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Can he impose himself on the match? Henry. Stewart getting involved. Holmes dishes it off. Atkins. Incisive handball. Andrews desperate to win it back. Taken to ground. Dangerfield. Right place, right time, goal.
He's got two, and he looks in the mood to tear this one apart.
Goal for goal early. Good ruck work. Atkins pounces. Smith dealt with the pressure.
He's copped some of his own medicine.
Day. How will the umpire see this?
He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing.
McInerney showing his skills. Dunkley. Bad error there. Moving the footy laterally. Myers just shoveled it out. That's a dreadful hand pass. Dempsey chops it off. Blitzers. Smith attracted a crowd. Can't get a clean kick away. Myers. Blitzers. Neal. He's under close attention.
He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly.
Good ruck work. Myers. Neal.
How's the finish? He hasn't hit it well. In fact, he's hit the behind post.
What can they generate? Blitzers making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Neal thought his way through it. McInerney is hard to beat one-on-one. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Bowes under pressure. Guthrie. That sloppy play and it could come back to bite. Henry leads his opponent.
Close in the clear on centre wing.
They've had the better of the contest to this point.
A quick getaway wasn't possible.
Atkins cops some unwanted attention.
He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
Berry in the middle. Hipwood. Good penetration on the kick. Morris gets to the front spot and can line them up.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
The Lions have got it back to 3 points. McInerney with a deft tap. Manages to get off a handball. Turned over. He's been busy so far. Hipwood at centre half forward. He doesn't waste many. Can't hang on under close attention.
That's careless.
McCarthy steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
An early goal always settles the nerves and boosts your confidence.
The Lions in front now. McInerney punches it out of the ruck like Batman and Robin. Atkins. Holmes. There goes the kick inside the 50. Neil appreciates that delivery.
To put them back in front.
Has he got enough on it? Blitzer in the goal square, takes a beauty.
He's rushed her behind for his own team.
I can't work out the thinking there.
Wilmot tasked with the kick in. The kick is precise. That is very charitable.
This will be a third lead change if he's successful.
That's not his best effort. In fact, it's one of his worst.
The Lions wriggle off the hook. Can they get something going? Close, within range, can make them pay.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
The Cats will be in front of his accurate. He is.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Cats have steadied after they were challenged.
Day with a deft tap. Smith takes the hand pass. That might have been dropping the ball. Holmes,
What can he do with it?
he's normally dependable, and he is this time.
The Cats are really attacking the contest and looking dangerous when they get the ball forward.
The Cats with a break now. Day showing his skills. McCluggage in no man's land. Neil in the right spot at the right time.
Straight in the back. Simple decision for the umpire.
The Lions have been caught napping. The Cats are up and about early. Smith navigated the traffic. Stengel, here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
He's really let them off the hook there.
Wilmot with the footy. Berry can keep it moving. Can he find a teammate? The kick was misdirected.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
This will be another one, will it? No, it's a poster.
You're lucky they haven't been made to pay for that turnover. They really should have been.
The ball's been living at one end. Berry, all on his own, takes the logical option. The Lions under great pressure. Slips over the shoulder. His field kicking is normally first rate. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. You can see their confidence growing. Smith wins the contest hands down.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Goes goalward, and he's off target.
They're doing plenty right, just not putting it on the scoreboard.
Wilmot goes short with the kick in. That's well played. McCluggage got to the right position and hung on. Not his finest moment. Can he finish it off?
The Cats have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
I think that's going to come up short. The Lions can suddenly rebound.
Well-weighted kick.
Wilmot
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
He's made a bright start. Berry plucks another contested mark. The Lions not at their best so far. No wonder coaches go grey. He might have thought about the corridor. Good work rate. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. They're moving the footy well here. Lays it off. Atkins gets his kick despite the heat. Day fumbles. Could be costly. Berry on a lead. He's made a hot start to this match. Cameron has found some space. Ignoring the corridor for now. Archie works hard to present. McInerney. That's a big play.
It's only early, but you feel like this is an important kick.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. McCluggage. There goes the kick inside the 50. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. Sets a task for the forwards. Archie read it well and claims the mark.
Kicking at his first.
They get full value for a deep entry.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. The big men fly. Dunkley gets the kick away. Stewart had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Doesn't often waste it. Dempsey has charged into space. They've opened them up here. Sees something he likes. Finally, they go inside 50. Andrews tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Clean pickup. The Cats in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Lions, they've had less of the footy, but somehow they've had less tackles as well. That tells me they're not working hard enough. And that will have to change if they're to mount a challenge.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
No slow starts, no second guess. Trust in each other. Trust in the game plan and back yourself at every contest. Come on.
The big men fly. McCluggage. Fletcher just had to get it out. Neal, they're a big chance here. Guthrie continues to be a thorn in their side. Henry in the clear. That's a well-placed kick. Quality delivery by foot. He's been industrious. Archie went bang. Dempsey, Holmes, dishes it off. It's no place for the faint-hearted. You can't question his commitment. Connor Jasny says thank you very much. Searching kick. That's an impressive mark. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Dangerfield. Look at the desperation. Berry. Lohman. All alone in the centre square. Morris can run and carry. Well played. Big ball to be won here. They've got it deep. That's great play.
They'll be in front in a moment.
McCluggage from 20 will not miss and doesn't miss.
The Cats have got to find a way to put the clamps on. They're too easy to score against at the minute.
The Lions are really taking it to them today. Day. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Through the centre square he goes. Stengel has it within range. Approaching the 50.
I'll be back in front if he can nail it.
Is that going out on the full? No, we're behind. And maybe that'll turn out to be handy later on.
If they lose this game, they'll only have themselves to blame.
Wilmot goes short with the kick in. Stengel, can he get a shot away? Myers. Wilmot, good vision there. Andrews, he's so clean with the footy. Goes! Take
makes an excellent grab.
His goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Kicking for his first. The Lions have got lucky there. Gives the handball away.
And finally over the line.
What's he rushing it for?
Taking no risks with the kick in. Ashcroft feeds it out. Starcevic, boot to ball just in time. Smith, an unexpected opportunity here.
Neither side's been able to establish any dominance so far. This is a good game of footy.
It's online. Will it have the carry? He would have fancied his chances from there. Henry, he's wrapped up. He's stopped in his tracks.
He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits. Forwards dream of these shots.
This is for the lead. Looks good off the boot. They're in front.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. The big men fly. McCluggage, Neal. Here's a chance to get it forward. Fletcher, Berry, with time. We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Lions are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Day, he is simply too good. Dunkley. McCluggage intercepts the hand pass. McInerney takes a beauty. Can he hit a target? De Koning goes without it. They've put themselves under pressure. He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Day showing his skills. McCluggage, Holmes, popped up out of nowhere. Duncan, Neal getting involved. Myers, he's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Drops the football. Under pressure. Stengel. Boot, ball, goal!
Great team goal. They keep playing like that. They won't be behind for long.
One kick game again.
Day
Has had his measure today.
McCluggage leading from the front. They've given it back. That's a strong mark. Breaks the line. He's had little impact so far. Humphries saves the day. Clever kick. Guthrie all on his own. What can they build here? Atkins can keep it moving. Takes the safe option. Bowes was afforded latitude. Just shoveled it out. Close. This is promising. Showing some dare.
It's become a game of keepings off.
Step ladder time. Good handball. Ashcroft. Terrific forward pressure.
Why is he kicking it backwards?
That could be a goal-saving tackle. Throws it on the boot. Day is calm in a crisis. Dunkley has a vice-like grip. And they're away. Dempsey wins it back. Great mark. They could be in front in a minute. Henry marks. That's hard to stop. Can he impose himself on the match? Can't hang on under close attention. Here's a goal. Oh no, what's he done?
Probably best to avoid making eye contact with your teammates after that one.
Wilmot to bring it back in. Day on a lead. Sweeping handball. Leicester. The Lions look well drilled. Berry. Dempsey gets in the way. Handballs it to nobody. Myers. Leicester leads his opponent.
No easy exit.
The umpire says he had no prior. Day got his palm to it. McCluggage, Leicester, and they're out of trouble. Good thinking and good execution too.
The Lions moving the ball well.
His field kicking is normally first rate. Payne working hard and being rewarded. Doesn't often waste it. Stewart cuts them off yet again. Can he find a teammate? Humphreys has found some space. A good kick here and they'll be in business.
Henry in the clear on centre wing.
Normally delivers. Humphreys, dangerous to leave on his own.
The aerialist will battle for this ball.
Leicester takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Honours the lead.
He's generally a good kick. Cameron pushes into space and receives the footy. What's he got on offer?
He's been quiet. Stewart.
They just keep kicking it back to him. Tries a safe ball.
They've opened them up here. Seeking to maintain possession. Bowes works hard to present. Looking for two in a row. Holmes. Strong grab.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
It hasn't quite got the wheels.
Chance gone begging.
Not on my watch, he says. Quick snap is off target.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Wilmot goes short with the kick in. Fletcher.
Well-weighted kick.
Neal got a fist in.
He's copped some of his own medicine.
Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Tunstall.
McInerney.
Risk-free footy at the moment. McCarthy has charged into space. Dunkley goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Lions with a steadying goal. Day, he's worth his weight in gold.
Dunkley, he'll be sore in the morning, and we will do it all again.
They might as well not have a ruck.
Atkins, Smith, slick hands. Holmes, caught, dropped it like a hot potato. Is that holding the ball? Ashcroft, now it's someone else's problem.
Day, they cannot keep him quiet.
Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. Kicks laterally, good work rate. He doesn't waste many. They're moving the footy well here. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Manages to find a teammate. The Lions guarding the corridor. Day, Cameron, inside 50 with the kick. He'll be dragged if he keeps doing that. They'll bide their time. Henry presents in space. Takes the short option. Close. That's good work rate. Lowers the eyes. Well played. He might have thought about the corridor. Dempsey on centre wing. Atkins under pressure. It's a tough game. He's set upon. Dishes it off.
I felt that one from here.
Close is released by the handball. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
If they lose this match, bad kicking at goal will be the #1 reason.
Wilmot tasked with the kick in. Stengel dealt with the pressure. Bowes, good build-up. Lays it off. Henry comes free in the tackle. Holmes gets there first. He's giving 100%. McKenna was committed to the contest. Not his finest moment.
The Cats with a late chance.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
They need to sort this out. Their kicking at goal is really letting them down.
Wilmot to bring it in. Payne makes position. That's almost worth a kick. Duday does well under pressure. Fletcher outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. McCluggage, great body work.
He's been industrious.
Poor footy there. Delivers a long ball. Payne cuts it off. Searching kick. McCluggage had his name written all over it. What a game he's having. Smith got in the way. Atkins just had to get it out. McKenna in the right spot at the right time. He's hit up the lead. They'll take the patient approach. Cameron has got loose. That's a good option, and this looks promising. He's got an option in the centre square. Humphreys says thank you very much. Guthrie with a chance to run. Careful ball movement. Smith in some space on the wing. Ashcroft, terrific tackle. Gets a kick away. Connor Jasny at centre half back will cut that one off. He had prior opportunity.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
And that is the end of what's been a terrific first half with some memorable highlights. Let's hope the second half is just as good.
Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Cats will be looking to improve their kicking efficiency and the quality of their forward 50 entries. They're getting their hands on the ball, but they're turning it over too frequently. It's all well and good to win the footy, but it's not a lot of use if you keep... giving it back.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Same old, same old. McCluggage, Tunstall. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Henry, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. Can he hit a target? They must tidy up their kicking. There goes the kick inside the 50. It's a poor entry, a waste really. By hand, Henry, he's run into trouble. He's been accosted. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Morris! That's a big play.
For a little breathing space.
He's got it done.
It hasn't been his best day, but he's still found ways to impact the match.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Day could do this with his eyes closed. McCluggage, the kick is precise. Takes the safe option. McCarthy can just about finish it himself. Can he impose himself on the match? De Koning wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. The Cats might be about to start something. Connor Jasny can keep it moving. Little one to half-back. Myers, all on his own. Conservative kick. Duncan. He hasn't been himself today. Smith, this is good footy. Close. Through the centre square he goes. Goes long. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. His field kicking is normally first rate. Myers intercepts. Golden opportunity here.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He shoots at goal. How's the kick? No good.
They're doing plenty right, just not putting it on the scoreboard.
Takes the short option from the kick in. That's well played. Duday. Lester. Throws it on the boot. Neal, within range, can make them pay.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
Needs a good kick. It looks a good kick. Is it there? Indeed it is.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Cats have closed to within 4 points. Day
Continues to have his way.
McCluggage. Stewart reads the ball so well. Can they keep the footy this time? Neil
Doesn't often waste it. Not the required 15 metres.
looking for 2 in a row. Stengel takes a beauty.
Is this going to be yet another lead change?
He can put them in front, and he does.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Cats with their noses in front. The big men fly. He's gone. Guthrie with time. He's been quiet. Dangerfield. There's been a real live wire.
He'd almost have to fall over to miss from here.
No problems there.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Cats have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Day palms it down. McCluggage. He's caught.
They're tackling with great intent.
Neil with a deft tap. Guthrie. Holmes takes the hand pass. McCluggage with the steal.
Complete commitment.
Humphreys. Payne reads the play so well. Holmes. The defence is disorganised. Wilmot is there in defence. Clever kick. Fletcher. Terrific forward pressure. Payne. He's stopped in his tracks.
One of the few that no one will argue.
Neil
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
and they're away.
That's careless kicking.
The defence has fallen down. Smith, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions and inside 50s.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
They've risen to the challenge and are playing inspired football.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Day smashes it out of there. Smith stripped of it. Holmes, Neil, the Cats are bringing great energy. Dangerfield has it within range.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
A chance to extend the margin, but alas, he has hit the post.
If they lose this game, they'll only have themselves to blame.
The Lions
Are struggling to transition the footy.
He's generally a good kick. Archie has found some space.
What's he got on offer?
Normally delivers. Myers wins it back. Great mark. The Lions just can't get any time on the ball. It's a poor inside 50. They'll contest in the centre square. Kolachesny
Takes an excellent grab.
searching kick. Leicester is there to save the day. A chance to clear now. That is suboptimal, to say the least.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
He's stolen a march. I've liked his game today.
Duday tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Under pressure. Guthrie desperate to win it back. Hughes. The Cats are good with their hands. That might have been dropping the ball. Cameron outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Can he find a teammate? Drops the football. McInerney gets a kick away. McKenna, solid tackle, farms it out. Dunkley, Guthrie, dealt with the pressure. Day, one step ahead.
That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
He's got an option in the centre square.
Can't get hold of it.
Guthrie thought his way through it. Dempsey demanded the footy and got it.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
Dempsey
Can make it much harder for them here, and that's what he's done.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
It's a handy buffer they've established.
Day with a deft tap. Dunkley turns it over in the middle. Sets a task for the forwards.
They're well set up behind the ball. Bombing it in won't work. Lowers the eyes.
It's been that kind of day for them.
Not wanting to bomb to a contest.
Smith has got off the chain.
The Cats have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
You might ask for more time forward after that.
The Cats have got it on their terms.
Day with a deft tap. McCluggage. Duncan affects the turnover. Neal under pressure. Good build-up. They can smell victory. Dempsey.
We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more.
You might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Lions can't take a trick at the moment. Day wins it out of the centre. Dunkley. Holmes running in support. Great play. The Cats have winners everywhere.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Cats can sense a soft kill here. Day with a deft tap. Dunkley. They've given it back. Humphreys had some assistance. Smith. He's lost possession. Feeling the heat.
He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Well-weighted kick.
Archie has got loose. Can he impose himself on the match? It must be his birthday. The Lions forcing them out wide. Hughes
In some space on the wing.
takes the short option. They're moving the footy well here. Looking to extend this margin. He would have fancied his chances from there. Dempsey, Henry. Steadies, drop punt, goal!
How good was that finish under pressure? He's such a classy player.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get.
Day palms it down. Dunkley on the non-preferred. Henry
Doing what he does best.
Guthrie swoops.
The Lions
Have won it back. Goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Day with the tap. Dunkley. That's a dreadful hand pass. Smith in the right spot. Neal. Guthrie. He hasn't been himself today. Dangerfield has a vice-like grip.
We just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
He makes no mistake.
Some good decision-making with ball in hand opened up that opportunity, and a cool finish ensured it didn't go to waste.
The Lions are looking down and out. Rucks go at it. McCluggage. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Neal got his palm to it. Guthrie couldn't burst through. Navigated the traffic. Smith dishes it off. That was almost handed to him. It's a brain melt of the highest order.
The Cats are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Cats are showing why they were well back to win this match.
Day got his palm to it. McCluggage cops some unwanted attention.
They've bottled it up.
Punch clear. Dunkley. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Stewart
Thwarts them again.
goes laterally. Henry in the clear. Doesn't often waste it. That's a good option, and this looks promising. The Cats continue to do as they wish. Close, can keep it moving. Picking their way through. Henry, dangerous to leave on his own. The Lions are chasing tail. McInerney wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Day, that's a well-placed kick. Dempsey cuts them off yet again. Just has to hit a target. Duncan, this is a big opportunity. He's had little impact so far. Myers finds himself unattended.
We'd like to be leading out a full forward to some of these midfielders. They are white hot tonight.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
The Cats have turned a half-time deficit into what should be a match-winning lead. They went up a gear in that quarter.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Lions need to turn things around this quarter. Their supporters will expect more effort and the coach will demand it. I'm not for a moment suggesting that they're not having a go, but neither have they been frenetic like we know they can be. As Paul Roux says, there's effort and... There's absolute effort.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Trust in the game plan and back yourself at every contest. Come on.
Day. He's rucked superbly in a losing cause. They're tackling with venom today. Day. They won't blame him.
Atkins, Smith,
Myers.
good hands. Dempsey getting involved.
It's a goal.
The Lions came into this match very bullish about their chances, but they've forgotten to do the work.
The Cats, in this form, would challenge anybody.
The big men fly.
Smith, Holmes is cool under pressure. Penetrating ball. Starcevic got a fist in. Stengel loves the hard stuff. Henry takes the hand pass.
He's got another one.
The Lions are a disorganised rabble at the moment.
I'd say the sting has gone out of this one, but I'm not sure there was any sting to begin with.
Dunkley dealt with the pressure. McCluggage, can he hit a target? Unable to complete the mark. Playing for pride now. Connor Jasny is a rock in defence. Conservative kick. Smith working hard and being rewarded.
Normally delivers. Sloppy disposal and a turnover.
He's run into trouble.
Is anyone home?
Neil outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has.
The Lions are obviously not going to win this game, but they've still got to strive to get something out of it.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. The two big men do battle. Dunkley manages to get off a handball. Day, well played. The Lions can build something here. Neil, Dunkley, 6 points on the way.
No, he'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
We certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
No time like the present.
What can they generate? Guthrie makes position. Lowers the eyes. They're a pleasure to watch. Finds himself in space.
The Cats moving the ball well.
They're toying with them now. Honours the lead.
What's he got on offer?
He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Ashcroft intercepts on centre wing.
Junk times come early.
Morris takes a beauty. The defence is disorganised. Cameron, goal coming up.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Struck it well, no problems there.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
They've got a couple back, but they need to keep coming. De Koning wins it out of the centre. Guthrie, Dempsey. It's a tough game. Here's a chance to get it forward. Close. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today.
De Koning with a deft tap. Dunkley.
Great anticipation.
Who's at home? Glester with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. Good work rate. McKenna does well under pressure. Fletcher had his name written all over it. Searching kick. It's come unstuck. Probing ball. Quality delivery by foot. Off he goes. They can't catch him. Can he find a teammate? Stengel just had to get it out. Close. It's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal.
The Lions just haven't worked hard enough. It's as simple as that. They haven't given themselves a chance, and that'll be the most disappointing thing for them.
The Cats with the past 2 goals. The big men fly. Atkins, Guthrie. Can they get another one? Henry on a lead. Approaching the 50. The Cats finishing strongly. Bowes has pushed deep and can have a shot.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
You can put this one in the book. That was too easy.
The Lions have been uncompetitive at times today, and the review will be an uncomfortable one.
The buzzards are circling. De Koning got his palm to it. Guthrie. Fletcher gets in the way. Clever kick. Ashcroft goes without it. Dunkley. McCluggage under pressure. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
Can they follow that goal up with another?
Good ruck work. Dunkley read it best. They've put themselves under pressure. Fletcher, De Koning wins it back. Keen to get this ball forward. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Ashcroft. He hasn't been himself today. It's been that kind of day for them. He's been quiet. Punched away. Duday dishes it off. McCluggage running in support. Good thinking and good execution too. Doesn't often waste it. Humphries picks it off. That's poor kicking. They've opened them up here.
Not wanting to bomb to a contest.
Neal has found some space. The Cats look well drilled. They've got a problem now.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Lions are having a nightmare.
De Koning smashes it out of there. He's gone.
That's not like him.
Feeling the heat.
Bowes tries to take them on and loses.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Buse
In the clear on centre wing.
Myers wins the contest hands down. The Lions are chasing tail. Buse. That's good work rate. The Cats continue to do as they wish. De Koning has bobbed up. They've picked their way through. Duncan has it within range.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Cats have been magnificent, but they haven't had much opposition, to be fair. Day slaps it out.
It's a hospital hand pass.
Clean pickup. Looking to peg one back. That's great footy.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
They've been guilty of some questionable decision-making today, but not on that occasion. That was much better for them.
Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? De Koning with the tap. Duncan, slick hands. McCluggage
Intercepts. They cannot keep him quiet.
just shoveled it out. Dempsey
With time.
set sail for home, and he has delivered.
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
The Lions are shot. What a debacle it's been. Day wins it out of the centre. Atkins, penetrating ball. Starcevic
Is racking up spoils.
McKenna, solid tackle.
They're tackling with venom today.
Day,
They won't blame him.
Neal, managed to get a handball away.
I felt that one from here.
Rinse and repeat. De Koning showing his skills. Bowes, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? Guthrie, he's got it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Cats go on their merry way. De Koning showing his skills. Atkins, Fletcher mops that one up. He ran into a brick wall. Duncan
Took him high.
The kick was misdirected. Normally delivers. Buse, dangerous to leave on his own. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Chipping it around, no urgency. Takes the short option. The kick is precise. They're toying with them now.
Wilmot doing what he does best.
Duday, Neil, one step ahead. Close. It's a goal!
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The Cats are giving them an absolute smashing. Day.
He's rucked superbly in a losing cause. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match.
De Koning,
The winner there.
Atkins, Duncan,
Under the gun.
Guthrie. He'll work all day. That's poor play. Atkins farms it out. Guthrie.
This will be his 5th inside 50.
Stengel couldn't mark. Lester gathers. This is promising. Dunkley with a chance to relieve the pressure. He's generally a good kick.
The Lions moving the ball well.
Cameron in the clear.
They could try manning up.
Can't take it. Guthrie has it now on centre wing. Holmes.
That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Cameron in the centre square. Got a little time here. Searching kick. It must be his birthday. Takes the safe option. Duncan has found some space. Kicks to centre wing. They're a pleasure to watch.
What's he got on offer?
They're bloodthirsty today. Duncan can keep it moving. Good kick. This ought to end in a goal.
Decides to go. Uses his pace to great effect.
They're irrepressible at the moment. No one could mark. Guthrie
Runs onto it.
O'Connor. Long ball in. Starcevic takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence.
They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions and short passing in the back line.
The Cats have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
He's missed a soda.
Probably one he should have got, but it's all academic at this stage.
Duday to bring it back in. Oh no, what's he doing?
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions, and inside 50s.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Cats are having a lot of the play and making it count too. Day showing his skills. Dunkley,
He's been a shining light.
superb kick.
The crowd will tell the story.
McCarthy has 2 today. Make it 3.
He's really set them alight in that forward line, playing that small forward role beautifully.
This has been a real smashing. Can they paper over a few cracks?
The big men fly. Dunkley sharks it. McCluggage. Bones cuts it off. Inside 50 with the kick. To win interstate is one thing. To do it so convincingly is entirely another. This is a huge result.
That wasn't much of a contest half. How did you see it?
The Lions will naturally be feeling very flat about that, but at least it wasn't a triple-figure margin. I don't think they ever gave up, and there were some good moments, but they are simply not in the same class as today's opponents.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the evening, Half.
Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.